Something strange has happened. My fish have gone missing. I noticed about a week ago, maybe a little longer, that one of them had gone missing. There were 4 in the aquarium. And because I wasn't feeding them regularly, I thought perhaps that the other 3 had eaten it. Because I couldn't find a body. When the water in the aquarium isn't to a certain level, it makes a really loud splashing sound and annoying, and I can't sleep. So you have to fill it right to the top, so that way it doesn't make that sound. It's rather silent, and then it's all right. So I filled it with water, and the 3 fish were in there. And since that one had disappeared, I have been feeding them regularly. And when I say I wasn't feeding them before, I wasn't being cruel, just like forget a day and feed them every other day. But I figured they're fish, and all that food in the tank, in the grasses, it's in there. So when I woke up yesterday and I looked in the tank, usually the fish are awake and staring at me, waiting for me to feed them. They're quite greedy little things, and so they're against the glass, hoping to get fed. Only this time they weren't, and I thought it was a little strange. But I didn't think much of it at first, and I kind of left in a rush to go somewhere. But it was in the back of my mind, and I kept thinking perhaps I killed them with the water that I poured in. I'm not an expert with fish, but I remember when I was a kid, we had an aquarium, and if you change the water too quickly, it shocks them to death or something like that. When I came home, I opened up the little lid to discover their bodies, and nothing was there. So they're all gone. It's really strange. And I've dug into the aquarium with a little green net, and I can't find anything. Little vigil for my missing fish. They're not in the grass. They're not underneath that clamshell. They're not in that leaf. They're nowhere to be found. Strange. There's a fish killer on the loose. And now I've got to interrogate my roommates. Well, at least ask them sternly what has happened to my fish. And Edwin, unfortunately, he's been missing, so he's not a suspect. He's been gone. Then there's Peter. And this is what he has to say. What did you do with my fish, Peter?
Read my lips, I'm not a crook. I didn't touch the fucking fish, okay?
What's your theory about my fish?
I think you hated the fish, and you got rid of them yourself.
But
That's
I
my
didn't.
theory.
I don't remember doing it. You think I have a multiple personality?
Maybe you had multiple cocktails.
I think you're crazy.
So,
I want my fish back.
it's a
I know
mystery.
you've got it hidden in your room.
Go look. Go see for yourself.
I'm afraid of what I'll find in there. Likely story. But would you believe a boy that does this?
I don't wanna die, but sometimes life's just not worth living at all. Carry on, 'cause nothing really matters. Anyone can see, nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. See, how about them apples?
Aurelia. Aurelia has a very telling story. This from the other night. Fish in a frying pan, and Aurelia is right there. Look at her, looking all guilty.
Stop it!
Aurelia there.
No.
Fish is here.
Jeffrey,
Hello.
stop it! Stop it!
Guilty face, I say so. And then, missing is Chris, my Scottish roommate. He's always missing. I think it's a clue. I think it's guilt. So,
Chris, do you know what happened to my fish? I'm Scottish. Right, yes, I know that. But do you know what happened to my fish? Where's my haggis? Oh, goodness, I guess not.
those Scotsmen with their beady eyes. Then there's Flaka. Bum bum bum. Flaquita. Dun dun dun. Flaquita. Dun dun dun. Was it you, Flaka? Did you eat my fish? Oh, you're just too cute. Oh, you couldn't eat some fish, huh? Well, maybe you could. She's too fat and slow to be a fish killer. So I found the fish. Or at least their bodies. There's this filter that filters the water, and it's got a suction. And I found the little bodies all tangled up in there. I found it yesterday. I knew there had to be a reason why, the fish disappeared. And I kept searching and searching, and finally I came across it. And it was a bit disturbing. I feel bad because this whole time that I've been taking care of them, I've really been doing it begrudgingly. Because they're not my fish. They're an old roommate's fish. We left them behind, and I just felt bad that, that no one really wanted them, and so I took them into my room, and I've been caring for them since the summer, anyways, and it's winter now. But there is resolution, and that's a good thing. I just have to clean out that aquarium, and maybe I'll get a hamster. Maybe not. That's that. Mystery solved. Ciao.
Where's my haggis?